Today on How to Autism, we're talking about job interviews, those mysterious rituals where you try to convince strangers to give you money. Interviews can be stressful, but knowing what to expect and how to prepare can make them much more manageable. We'll cover three types of interviews: telephone interviews, video interviews, and in-person interviews, along with tips to help you through each one. Before we forget, please like the video to help us out. Telephone interviews. These are usually the first step of the process and can be both a blessing and a curse. On the plus side, no one can see you fidget or pace around the room. On the downside, though, your tone of voice and clear communication matter more than ever. Here are a few tips. Find a quiet place with no distractions. Yes, that includes muting notifications on your phone. Have a glass of water nearby in case your throat gets dry. Keep your CV and any notes in front of you. No one can see them, so take advantage of that. Speak clearly and don't be afraid to ask for clarification if you don't understand a question. It's okay to take a moment to think before answering. Silence might feel awkward, but it's better than rushing your answer. If you know it's going to be a short call, perhaps standing up during the call may help boost your confidence, and that will be reflected in your tone of voice. Video interviews. Video interviews combine the awkwardness of phone calls with the added joy of seeing yourself on screen, but there are ways to make them more comfortable. First, check your internet connection and test the software, whether it's Zoom or Teams or any other video calling software, beforehand. Find a well-lit space with minimal background distractions. Use headphones to reduce background noise and improve sound quality. If eye contact is difficult for you, like it is for me, looking at the interviewer's forehead or at the camera can help. Make sure you minimize stimming distractions, for example, clicking pens or bouncing your leg if they might be picked up on camera. But do what you need to do to stay comfortable. Do practice answering questions on camera beforehand, maybe with a friend. Sometimes we don't realize how we come across until we see ourselves. Now for in-person interviews. These can sometimes be the most challenging due to sensory and social demands, but they also give you the chance to make a strong impression. Make sure you plan your route in advance and allow extra time to get there, because being late adds unnecessary stress. Do wear comfortable clothes that fit the dress code but won't cause you any discomfort. If handshakes aren't your thing, a confident nod and a verbal greeting work just as well. Make sure to prepare answers to common interview questions, which you can look up online, but don't worry about memorizing a script. Just having key points in mind is good enough. If small talk is hard for you, then do prepare a few neutral questions in advance. For example, how has your day been so far? And remember, it's okay to ask for a question to be repeated or reworded. And finally, some general interviewing tips. If rejection happens, try not to take it personally. Sometimes it's just about finding the right fit. If you need accommodations, for example, extra processing time, interview questions in advance, etc., it's okay to ask. After the interview, write down anything that you found challenging or useful, because that can help you for next time. And remember, an interview is just as much about you seeing if the job is right for you as it is about them assessing you. Interviews can be stressful, but with preparation and practice, they do become easier to navigate. However it goes, you did something challenging, and that is worth acknowledging. So which situations should we tackle next? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please like it to help us reach more people. Thank you, and good luck for your interviews.